Oh, I love the smell of fresh coriander. Beautiful. Sizzling, crispy Mongolian beef. Hi everyone, my name is Vincent Lim, owner of Lawson Chinese Restaurant and a content creator on TikTok. Today we're using Scotch fillet to make sizzling, crispy Mongolian beef. So first we sharpen our knife. Now we cut our steak. Okay, we're gonna cut this into very thin slices. Okay, now that you have your beef all sliced, what we'll do now is we'll mix the sauce. We're using a little bit of oyster sauce today. Okay, a little bit of oyster. Using a little bit of Chinese black vinegar. Light soy sauce. Just a touch. Chinese cooking wine. A splash of sesame oil. And a little bit of black pepper. So now we're gonna bring it over here. Mix that together. Lower it into the rice flour. Shake it all around, make sure all the beef is nicely coated. And we're gonna use our clean hand to lower the beef into the deep fryer. We're cooking the steak at 180 degrees. Now all the steak is in the deep fryer. We'll wash our hands and we'll prepare the sauce. Okay, in a small bowl. Okay, here we are. A little bit of ginger. 1 garlic. Okay. A little bit of sesame oil. Oyster sauce. Black vinegar. We're basically using the same sauces again. Soy sauce. Chinese cooking wine. We have rice wine vinegar. Gives it a different flavor. This is fish sauce, just a splash of that. Gives it a nice kick. Black pepper. Ooh. MSG. Okay, we've got these three. Brown sugar. Chili flakes. You can put more or less of this. I like a lot because I like it hot. And a pinch of white pepper. There you go, that's your sauce. So by the time you finish making the sauce, your beef should be ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that out the heat and pour it back onto the same plate. It doesn't really matter because we're gonna cook the beef again anyways. What we'll do now is we'll turn on the pan and let that heat up. Give the sauce a good mix. You want everything to be mixed together. Okay, put that aside. We'll grab a little bit of spring onions and coriander. Chop off that, we don't want that. We're only using the white part for the sauce, okay? All that up, pop that into the sauce. Okay, and we're just gonna rough chop this coriander. Doesn't really matter, just chop it all up into the sauce. Okay, mix that in. You should be able to smell it now. It smells really good. Oh, I love the smell of fresh coriander. Oh, okay, now that everything's ready, all right, the pan should be hot. We're gonna use a little bit of fresh oil. You wanna fully coat the pan, all right? You don't want any of this to stick on there. Whoops. Okay, now that it's hot, We'll pour the sauce in. We'll let that cook. While that's cooking, I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Just a little bit because you want to get everything off the bowl. Slowly whirl it around. We're gonna let this sauce reduce a little bit. Okay? We'll leave that on there. We're cutting onion. We're using about 1/4 of an onion. Just thin slices. This is for the hot plate. All right, we're gonna break it all up. Break it all up. There you go, now it's nice and loose. Normally in the restaurant, we just throw this straight underneath the wok, but because this little fire is not going to be able to heat it up, we're going to have to use a blowtorch. Woo! Let's go! Oh, that's nice and warm. It's really cold here in Sydney. You know, we're doing this while the sauce is being reduced, right? We have it on full heat. We're not wasting any time here today. All right, I think that should be nice and hot. Yeah, that's dangerously hot. One way to find out if it's hot enough, you can throw this on there. You can hear it sizzling. If it's sizzling, it's hot enough, okay? All our onions. I'm gonna throw all that on there. Right, while that's all on there, we're rolling up the spring onions. Roll it all up. Don't want that. We're gonna thinly slice it. A bit rusty on the knife. Haven't cut anything for a very long time. There you go. Nice and chopped up. A little bit more coriander. I like coriander, it smells really fragrant, really nice. Mix all that together, right? And we'll just leave that aside. Now our sauce should be ready. Look at that, nice and reduced, nice and thick. If it's become too thick, I think this is a little bit too thick for my liking. We'll grab that bowl again, and we'll just add a little bit more water to there. All right, get all that sugar off the pan. Look at that, okay, beautiful. Now our beef, our crispy beef, into the sauce. Let's wash that later. Give it a toss. There you go. Now the garnish on top. Beautiful. Sizzling, crispy Mongolian beef. Let's grab some rice and enjoy this. A fork will do. Let's try a big bite. That's steamed white rice. Big bite. Oh my god, it's so strong. Perfect.